Boom, yo, what's up, world? Hey, wanted to hit y'all up real quick. Got some uncertain times going down. No one knows what's going to happen next. It's the beautiful uncertainty of life is unfolding all around us. Just a few words, some considerations. You know how I get down, right? The reality of this game is nobody knows what's going to happen. And that's just the way things work. You know what I'm saying? And the whole ideology that I try to talk about and train myself and help encourage people into is being willing, capable, and prepared to deal with anything. Being willing, capable, and prepared to be a light, to be a strong tower, to be a rock for those around you. No times, more so than these types of times, do people need people like us, like the strong people, to be who we are. The people with the backgrounds, the people who've suffered before, that have lived through adversity, to be those people who are lights and rocks in adversity. There's a certain degree of fear that comes with uncertainty. It's just the way it is. I don't care where you've been. There's a certain degree of, hesitancy. The difference between the warriors and the sheeple, is simply that it affects us different. The fear grasps them. We grasp the fear. That's the whole entire difference. That's the cookie burger, as I like to say. You know what I'm saying? These are times when we can multiply. These are times when we can influence those around us to be strong as well. Let them look in your eyes and see strength. Let them look in your eyes and see peace, because you're prepared. Be prepared. If there's fear, let that fear motivate you to be willing, capable, and prepared, like I always talk about. Let it move you to have a plan. Put that plan in place, and then be willing to do your best. And that's it. That's it. That's all you can do. There's going to be a ridiculous amount of information and misinformation. Boil it down to what's important. What's important is simply that you have a plan. You realize that no plan survives execution, and you get yourself ready to do the best you can with what you have. And when this blows over, after we get out of quarantine, I hope that many of us choose to never let themselves be victimized by circumstance ever again. When the reality that putting a gun-free zone sign in your front yard won't protect you sets in, I just hope that many of us choose to adopt new values because they see the reality of the situation. Each individual is responsible, and this is why I try to influence and teach protection in our environment through the events and things that I try to do, that I do. You're responsible to get your family provisions, but you're also responsible to be able to protect your family and protect those provisions. But regardless of all of that, no matter what happens next, ladies and gentlemen, I want to encourage you to look at it realistically. Accept the fact that there's uncertainty, there's chaos, but out of chaos can come higher order. And that higher order is something that we first must implement in our own lives, in our own selves, so people can see it in our eyes. And then from there, we can permeate our environments and our communities with that same strength. So no matter what happens next, ladies and gentlemen, I want to encourage you to be as willing, capable, and prepared as possible to be lights and beacons of strength. This is what we are strong for. Moments like these. Good to go. And we will get through moments like these because we've gotten through moments like these in the past. Remember who you are. Remember what you've gone through. If you haven't gone through anything, pucker up and get ready to go through something. Get yourself some struggle credentials, because it's times of uncertainty when you find out what you're made of. And it ain't always easy, but it's beautiful because it makes you even more valuable. There's going to be a little bit of fear, and that's okay. But remember, the sheep run from the fear. The warriors grip that fear and get into decisive, aggressive, consistent, deliberate action. So, be prepared so you can have peace. And you can stabilize things and bring a higher order out of this chaos, first in yourselves, then in your family, and then in your environment. That's all I got to say on it. Get ready, y'all. This is going to be interesting. Boom!